How can we ensure international cooperation on digital and tech issues for their efficient governance and eventually regulation? In two words, inclusivity and equity. At the cost of sounding cliche, I think that in order to enable the fruitful, effective, and meaningful governance and regulation of new and emerging tech, we need to make sure that everyone has a seat around the table and that their voices are heard. Inclusivity and diversity must span across geographies, across generations, and across types of stakeholders. So, from governments reaching the far corners of the global south, but also civil society, the industry, academia, and communities such as the youth and indigenous communities. This is because everyone will, in one way or another, be affected by the development and deployment of new and emerging technologies, if not already. Lives, human security, and national and international security are at stake, and it is now more critical than ever that any policy deliberations and governance solutions take into account the many perspectives of all. Equity will ensure that, as tech invites us to revisit the social contract between the powerful and the masses, no one is left behind. For this, allyship is so critical to ultimately enable the meaningful and effective regulation of new and emerging tech at the international level and ensure that their development and deployment empowers all. The status quo cannot remain as such. We need meaningful and effective engagement across all layers of society and ensure that equitable solutions are embedded into these technologies by design and throughout their life cycle. So, from their conceptualization to their deployment, use, and monitoring and evaluation.